checking for Drees. Ha! You bitches love seeing me.
Hey, it's your girl Samantha Drees, the Black Barbie, the hostess of spirituality. And I would like to welcome you all to Strip Club Laundry Company presents Meet the Strippers, Houston edition. Hey, you already know, man. We had to take it to Texas where it's bigger. Big shout out to Exotic Pop, for allowing me the space to create. And big shout out to Kevin. Who is Kevin again? You know what I mean? Productions. Like I said, in previous episodes, y'all, I want to go to where the girls are. So I decided to make Meet the Strippers an ongoing segment. I want to get to know different girls in different states and get to know a little bit about their get down. You know what I mean? Because y'all already heard my story. Mine started in the Bay, dominantly was in Vegas. And Vegas is a whole nother compared to the South, compared to the East Coast. You feel me? So we had to bring it to Texas. Special shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? To these goddesses of the game for being a part of this. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like I said, here at Strip Club Laundry Company, we are pushing peace, prosperity, positivity, and a bunch of motherfucking pussy power. And I can't do it alone. You know what I mean? So allow me to share my healing with the rest of you all, but also get some game from some other women. You know what I mean? So just letting y'all know, I am going to be asking you guys questions about your background. Don't feel inclined to answer anything that you don't want to. You know what I mean? If it's too personal, leave it out. It's good. You know what I mean? But we also we're spreading game to girls who are in the industry, want to exit, and those who want to come in, and just spreading that game. So y'all ready? Yes. Y'all ready? Okay, cool. So I want to start it off. I want to jump it off by asking you, what's your stripper name, and how long you been in the game?
My name is Mommy. Yes, I am a business owner. I'm a certified massage therapist and health educator, holistic healing, all that herbs, all that.
I'm Yaya, and I've been dancing for about 4 or 5 years, completely on. I ain't took no breaks in this.
Okay, and just let the viewers know where y'all from.
Oh, okay.
I'm from San Francisco, California, all around the Bay, though, for real.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, because one thing about a lot of dancers, we travel. You know what I mean? And I feel like I probably danced back home for 2 months, and then I took it to Vegas. You know what I mean? And my whole hustling story was in Vegas. And I feel like me moving to Vegas and getting a different, learning their hustle made me, now that I'm back home, it made me more of a beast. You know what I mean? And I feel like I had to learn a different culture so that it can help me build myself up. You know what I mean? So can you guys elaborate? Because I hear you travel to work as well. So can you guys shed light on the importance of getting out of your surroundings and experiencing something new?
Definitely. You can go first, Yaya.
I do like to travel. I do like to go out of town and make money. Different places, Miami, New York, Atlanta. I be really everywhere. Mississippi, Louisiana, it don't matter. I be in California. I be wherever the money is, Hey, hello. I'm not stopping for nothing at all. And I like being out of town better than being at home because you're a new face. Ain't nobody ever seen you where you plan on going to. So when you get out there, it's just hey, then they fucking with you come here. It ain't, it's just, it's more money out of town, for sure. But I love being at home.
Can you, sorry, real quick, because you are from Houston, can you explain a little bit about the Houston culture? Because, this is my first time.
Damn, what you mean? I'm
What's the Houston get down? I know in the Bay, and in Vegas, there aren't a lot of, dominantly black clubs. You feel me? We have gentlemen's clubs. There's a bunch of you make money off of private rooms and shit like that, but not so much the stage and shit like that. So what is how can you describe Houston culture
in a strip club?
Yeah,
I would say just depending on what strip club you working at in Houston, because honestly,
Talk about your home club when you talk about Houston.
My home club is Gold Diggers. I ain't gonna lie, I love my home club.
Shout out to Gold Diggers Cabaret. Yeah.
They ain't fucking with your girl right now.
Oh, yeah.
They
Shout
ain't
out to
fucking
Gold
with me
Diggers
right now, but I love my home club. That club took me on my 15th vacation to Mexico. That club done got my body done. That club done got me in a car that I'm in, the apartment that I'm in. That club done got me So I don't know. It's just really that club specifically. It's like, bitch, it's what dog eat dog world. You on your own in that hoe. If you think you pretty and you sit down and you finna make a bag, you're not finna do that. It's the hustlers of the hustlers in there. If you ain't hustling, stay away. That ain't your stilo. So I feel like that's how Houston clubs are. When I go out of town, I feel like I can go off my looks and being that little pretty girl sitting down,
Facts.
you know, pulling on stunts.
Yeah.
But in Houston, bitch, it's down to the nitty gritty. Like, it's the nitty gritty out here for sure.
Definitely. And me being from the Bay, like dancing out there versus dancing out here, it's not no black clubs in the Bay Area at all. I don't care where you go. You're not finna just see nothing but black girls. You come to Houston, you have to love a sister or get your ass the fuck on, because you're not gonna see nothing but different type of black women. I swear to God on my soul. Like our home club, Gold Diggers, they got like every shade, everybody type you could possibly think of. Like it's a one-stop shop.
So how can y'all describe like the auditioning process?
It ain't
Okay, so at Gold Diggers, there aren't any auditions. Like a lot of these clubs in Houston, you don't have to audition, you just come and pay. But the clubs that you do go to audition, those are like for show clubs, like the Instagram clubs. You can record the girls, all the shit. You come to our club, you can't record. You can't do none of that. They ask you to delete the video. They ask you to respect the privacy of the girls. It's like a hole in the wall. That's why it's money in that hole. Like, you feel me? Versus the other clubs, you know, you got to look a certain way. Yeah, you got to, know somebody to get in that motherfucker or to stay in that motherfucker. So that's the difference, though. In Houston, they love black women. In the Bay Area, you going to see everything but a black girl, probably. I swear to God on my soul.
I didn't hire that Gold Club as a black female in the Bay. Like, I've been shut down since been shut down. So that's why I asked, because like as a black female, like going into the clubs, trying to make it on a night shift as a black girl on the West Coast is hella hard. You feel me? Like, and you gotta be hella skinny. You gotta be in shape. You gotta, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, and it's like I had a home club that really didn't do me like that. Like, and that, shout out to Cheetahs. I'm almost every episode. You feel me? Rest in peace to Cheetahs Vegas. You know what I mean? Because like that was a club where I spent 6 years there. They never was on no bullshit with me. I was spoiled as fuck, and I made a grip in there. And it was kind of like, compared to the other clubs in the city, it was one of the oldest ones, but it was kind of like how it was ran. It was like, nigga, like Dollar Bill ran that motherfucker. It was, you feel me? But like I always give like my grace to that place, because I ran it up in there. You know what I mean? And like it helped me. Shit, I lived comfortably. I invested in myself. I was in college during the time I was dancing. No financial aid, y'all. No motherfucking financial aid. They wasn't fucking with me, but I was able to make that and still live comfortably. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's another reason why I want to shed light on the industry, because I feel like it's frowned upon, but if you knew better, you would do better.
Like a stepping stool, like how you looking at shit and depending on like what you doing in that motherfucker is really like a stepping stool, and you could really get on your shit and like stay on your shit. Feel me? A lot of people look at it like, oh, it's fast money. It is fast money, but the faster it come, the faster it go. Especially because you get an adrenaline rush once you get that big ass bag on that one night where you feel me, coming clutch, nigga. I swear to God on my soul, but it's really a stepping stone for real. I swear.
No, definitely. Okay, do y'all have any, like, do y'all want to share a little, like, do y'all have any funny audition stories, or like just any funny stories that y'all have when y'all was like new to the industry and shit like that? Like,
Not really, because like all the clubs I really go to, like you don't really got to audition.
okay.
Like,
Oh, y'all said that.
but I did audition at Penthouse out here, and I felt like all the other girls was just like so good at the pole and stage and shit, and I'm cool, like, you feel me, but it's not that cool, like, you feel me? Yeah, like, I'm like, oh, hell no, like, you feel me? And then it's like being older in the industry, it's kind of like you do shit a little different than when you first started. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. That's the only thing with me, though. But in California, you definitely cannot just be no dancer. I had to have a job. I had to hustle. All the shit, like, you know what man, you know what's going on. So, moving to Houston, it's like you could definitely wiggle more just working out the strip club on my soul.
That's cool. That's cool. Cause like it just me thinking about the segment or whatever. I had remembered that like in my first week dancing, I think it was like my second day. I thought it would be sexy for me to put baby oil on, cause like I was trying to look like Keisha from Belly. You feel me? So I get off stage, and the next girl that goes on stage is one of the best performers. She does all this. I learned a lot of my toughest moves from watching her. But I just remember after her coming off stage, like, who in the fuck has baby oil on? I'm in that locker room like, oh my God. But I'm not knowing that it affects the next performer. If the stage is slippery, you cannot grip onto that pole. So I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm new to this. Like, but that was like I said, this ain't really dominantly about me, but like I haven't shared that part yet, but like that was some shit that like me not knowing the culture, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just like, no more baby oil. Yeah, bitch, no more. Matter of fact, no lotion for you, okay? But I'm gonna pass this back to y'all, cause like now that we got like the a little of the intro out, I want to start like by asking you, what made you start hustling in the first place? If you don't mind me asking.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so hustling like in the strip club, I compared a lot to the dope game. Being from San Francisco, you exactly. So it's just like, you feel me? I used to always be dancing on the block, and then FRB, recipes to my brother, he was just be like, you need to go to the strip club, like, you feel me? And I'm just like, what you mean? He like, yeah, like you get paid for that. So he actually took me. So that's how I started, you feel me, in the strip club and stuff. But not making enough money selling dope. Period. And working.
Now, what's funny about that is, like, in my first episode, I was saying, like, if I could have been a successful drug dealer, I would have
girl,
done.
that's what I'm saying.
It's just like, like, I feel like San Francisco was like you feel me, it's like a New York, like, it's the
fast
hustle,
pace,
you know what
right.
I mean? So, like, most people from San Francisco most people, like, just from my circumstances, hustle. You feel me? You got to get it how you live. So as a female, it's like, okay, we were raised amongst hustlers. So of course, like, it started out me trying to like sell weed. You know who my big brother is. You feel me? Like, so hey, long live Capone. You already know. And he like then it went from that to me like trying to jug pills or whatever. But then it just wasn't. It wasn't given like but I had a friend that was dancing too, so I had that outside influence too that made me just kind of like, okay, this not working a 9 to 5, going to school. It was a lot of factors around me, right? So it's just like, I feel like it's in our hustle, it's in our culture to hustle back home, you know what I mean? So like as females, it's like, shit, if I ain't gonna get it on the block, then nigga, next thing is a strip club.
You get tired of people telling you that you pretty and you feel me, but you broke. Like this don't go together. Like I gotta make some shake. Like you can't be pretty and broke. You can't. Pick a strip. How did you start dancing?
I started dancing. I was working at this warehouse. That shit had me dog tired. I'm like, yo, this not for me. Look at me. This is not for me.
Oh, mama's too
I
pretty.
swear, I'm like, this is not for me. So I ain't gonna lie, I had caught COVID. I'm like, this is my opportunity. I started dancing. I ain't never looked back. So.
So yours started like around COVID.
I started like around COVID time. Yeah, I started around COVID time.
Like, no, it was just like the clubs, everything shut down now. Like,
not out here. Everything was open and full and function out here. So
that's because it's Texas.
Yeah,
it's different out here.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up though. Okay, so I'm gonna take it a step deeper, and we were just like kind of elaborating more so on like our upbringing and stuff. But like, do you feel like your upbringing had anything to do with why you started hustling?
For me, I've been emancipated since I was 15. So yeah, like I've been working legally since the age of 15. Like mall jobs, I had 3 jobs at once, and I always just been working since I could legally work. So me taking care of myself, I feel like, dancing, it come fast. I need the money. I need my bills paid. Or the shit. Like, yeah, let me get in a strip club. My family knows I dance because nobody, supports me financially. So they can't really say too much. Like my dad know, my mom know, my grandpa know. Everybody know. Because, you feel me? It's like how you carry yourself in the club reflects, you feel me, how you feel about yourself, in my opinion. So it's like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like the strip club is not like full of what they think. Like, you feel me? it's a lot of different walks of life in that motherfucker. Bitches really on they shit in there. So it's the money. I swear to God. I swear.
Do you feel like your upbringing had anything to do with why you
Oh, no. No, I had mama and daddy money, so no. I never had. I don't got to do this shit now. But yeah, it's my choice. Like,
She very expensive.
I like nice things, you know? That's, hey,
You expensive, you know that?
that's about it. So yeah.
No, I appreciate that because I feel like in my journey, my 10 years in Sin City, even my 10 years in Sin, I met so many different women that came from different backgrounds. That's really why that motivated me to bring a lot of this light into these segments, because I know girls that have been spoiled their whole lives that come from two-parent backgrounds that never wanted for shit. You know what I mean? For myself, like, I wasn't that case, but at the same time, I'm college educated. I always kept good jobs and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was always a choice. It wasn't like I was forced to do it. It was just like, it was money around me and I was curious. You know what I mean? I wanted to get that back too. You know what I mean? So, let's see, what, I do kind of want to ask this though, because like, and this is just like, it's a ongoing thing that I hear in strip clubs from like customers, and they're always talking about all strippers got daddy issues. And I take offense to this because I have a father, and my dad know what I do, you feel me? My dad, that's my big dog, you know what I mean? So I have to like, I'm doing this for the viewers or whatever, but like, do you feel like you have daddy issues? And say your shit.
Okay, so growing up, me and my dad was not close. Like, you feel me? But I've always known who he was. I'm the only child. I'm his only child. So it's like, you feel me? When I got older, I wanted that relationship with my dad. So, of course, I'm reaching out. I'm making sure, like, you feel me? We talking and stuff. So now our relationship is cool. And I told you I just started dancing, like, not that long ago. So no, I don't have daddy issues anymore, but growing up, hell yeah. Like, you feel me? But as an adult, no, I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, I know how to direct my anger. Feel me? Niggas just ain't shit. Don't come in the strip club with your girlfriend, giving her all the money, and she's holding on to it like that's her job. Like, bitch, throw it shit. Like, you feel me? You're in here, throw it, have a good time. Stop bringing your insecure girlfriends to the club. It ain't daddy issues. You niggas is broke. Go to a regular club. Go to a hookah lounge. Go to a bar. Do not come to the strip club and being mad when girls are asking y'all, hey, you want to dance? Hey, do you want to talk? Hey, do you, like, exactly. We're at work, sir. It's never daddy issues. You're broke in the strip club. Go home, Roger.
I have no daddy issues.
And there you have it. Like, none at all.
None.
She just said she had mommy and daddy money. Like, you get it?
Right, that part.
Niggas that's broke in the club issues.
Right, like you guys are the fucking problem. We're not the problem, okay? You're the fucking problem. So I'm a like transition us into the empowerment section, right? So I want to ask y'all, how do you empower yourself on the job? Like, how do you stay empowered? Because I know, like, sometimes we have them days, you know, we got that one night where it's, you feel me, like, it's so fucking easy and it's a dream, and then you might go in the next day and it'll be like, why did I even come in here? You know what I mean? And like, I feel like when I was in the industry, I had to like remove myself from, like, as much as I had to reassure myself that money, like, I don't have to worry about money, you know what I mean? But it's like, what am I trying to say? I try my best to not make everything about money and just be reassured that it's gonna come, right? So it's certain affirmations that I would like say, you know, that's the last thing I need to worry about is money. I had a rule with myself, like, you can't complain about your night until you count out at the end of the night. Because I've been like in the process of like complaining to somebody on the phone, like, it's hella dead in here. While I'm on the phone, nigga, I'm getting pulled in a VIP for 2 hours. You feel me? And I was just complaining. So I'm like, you know what? You can't complain until your count up at the end of the night. You know what I mean? So like, there was things like that I did to like empower myself. And like working in the strip clubs in Vegas, like there aren't that many black girls. So a lot of black women in the clubs feel like I didn't allow their lack to affect me. Like, I've heard shit like, it ain't Black Girl Day. Bitch, it ain't Black Girl Day for you. You know what I mean? Like, and still just have my confidence and be able to walk up to customers and make my money. You know what I mean? So, like, what are ways that you keep yourself empowered, like, on the job?
So one of the main things I always say, what's for me will always be for me. So I'm never, you feel me, aggressive when it comes to getting the bag. I know what energy is for me. I like scoping out the scene. I like checking out, you know me. I just be doing my little shit or whatever. But then I like giving people massages in the club just to like re-energize them or reboot them. Like that's one of my big things. I love like, transferring my energy. And then it's just like, yeah, I like being genuine with the girls because I have a daughter, so I always be telling myself, like, if my daughter was in this position, I would want somebody to, respect her or not play with her. Like, you get it? Tell her, like, you feel me? No. Right and, like, wrong type stuff. Like, it's like, I don't know, like, if I see a bitch and she got something on her shoe, I'm finna be like, hey, you got something on your shoe? Like, I'm not finna let this bitch walk around the club with something on her shoe. Like, you feel me? Cause it's just like, it's like, or if a bitch eyelash falling off or something, like, tell her like, hey sis, like, go look in the mirror right quick. Or if she got a booger in her nose, like, you feel me? That's women empowerment. And especially in the club, when it's dog eat dog, ain't nobody gotta tell you shit. Cause bitches be looking a mess. Don't get me wrong, it's some bitches that's in there that keep themselves up, but 8 times out of 10, these hoes look a mess. Period. Hair, nails.
You look a mess.
Outfits. How do you stay empowered?
I stay empowered. Basically keeping myself looking good. Like I just be reminding myself, like, you is that bitch, and if the club is slow, you better ask her. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, and I'm gone in 2 weeks. Like I don't play. If it's slow, if I feel like something not working for me, I'm gonna maneuver and I'm gonna come back. You don't have to. You are never stuck. You choose to be stuck. Right. You don't. So, girl, kick rocks and come back, and come back looking even better than I left before. You can be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bitch, I'm out making money, looking better, feeling greater.
Feeling good.
So that's how I stay empowered, pretty much.
Yeah, because I feel like stressing over money, that should make you ugly too. So you just got to know that it's coming. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the easiest thing to make on this earthly plane is money. You can get money before you can get a peace of mind. You can get money before you can get dick. You can get money before you get groceries. You feel me? So that's the last thing that we need to worry about. It's your relationship with money that you need to work on. You feel me? If it's not coming to you, then you need to work on that. Me and money, we that's bae right there. You know what I mean? Like we are aligned. You feel me? So my next question too, just as far as empowerment and stuff, and you were talking about just like keeping yourself together, but like, how do you self-care?
I meditate, I stretch a lot, and I try to learn a new word every day. And I just be to myself, for real. Like, you feel me? Like, it's a long time that I do, because when you go into the club, it's a lot of different energy around you. So you have to make sure that you're self-charged. Like, you feel me? So, yeah, I pray, I talk to God. I talk to my grandma, like, you feel me? I don't know, I talk to myself. That's how I self-care, like, you feel me? I swear.
Self-care for me is really self-care. It's self-care, like, I like to get my hair done, that gives me peace. Like, I don't have any kids
Hair, nails.
That's it.
That's a form of self-care.
Yeah, I love to talk to God. Talking to God is, facts. Gotta get the wax, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, because I'm new to meditation, but it's changed my life, like, period. So, like, just in my healing journey, I started with therapy, and then I had, got this, idea to meditate, because I was trying to do a No Depression December, and then it just went from there, and then, like, coming out of meditation, it's like, oh, we need to start working out. So I had a morning routine, and I'm going in a sacred space, and I'm talking to God, and I'm talking to my angels and shit like that. Yeah, I fast now every now and then, because I'm just like, oh, we need to clear it out, So, and that's all important, and I wish that I had, acquired those techniques while I was in the game. But at the same time, I feel like I did other things. Like, I started with my affirmations, I know what I was doing, and that helped me, you know what I mean? Right. So I guess like because we are getting closer to the end of the segment, so as we wrap up, I want to ask y'all if there is anything that you would like people to know about the industry.
I want to go first.
Okay.
Nobody is your friend. Please take it from me. They are not your friend. I don't care if you can sleep on their couch. I don't care if they give you some money. They was not your friend. They will never be your friend.
Fact.
This my dog. Don't get me wrong. This my dog for shit show. But it took us
But
a
she
minute.
got her own shit. I got my own
Motion.
shit. And when we come together, it's more shit.
Facts,
You feel me?
facts, facts,
I'm not
facts.
leaning on her. She's not leaning on me. She knows how to get her money. I know how to get my money. When we
Facts.
come together, it's always bigger.
And if we don't come together, we still got our own motion.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Just do your own thing. That's a good one. Be you. Never be somebody that you're not, and do your own thing and stay true to yourself.
Right. And for me to add on to that, it's just remember who you are, because this industry can change you for the worse or for the better. Some people get sucked in and never come out, and now they don't got nothing to show for.
40 and you dancing.
You feel me? On my soul. So it's just like, you feel me? You have to remember what you started for, why you started, and you have to remember your goals outside of the club. And you have to keep working towards them and achieving them. And don't judge nobody because they're a dancer or because they be in a strip club or whatever, because you never know what nobody is going through. For real. It's all different type of walks of life. And there's some good people. Like, I met a lot of good people. Like, you feel me?
I'm not gonna lie, I've had some of my best conversations, like business-wise, nigga. Like sitting in a strip club in Vegas, I'm meeting people from all over the world. I'm sitting with multi-millionaires, and I'm in college. It's some of them telling me like, what you need college for? Yeah. Just all you gotta do is invest in your business, invest in yourself. You know what I mean? And like now that I spent all that money on tuition, I wish I would. You know what I mean? Like if I would have just got the LLC back then, you feel me? Who knows? But you know, it's all game. So I do feel that like it's people underestimate it, but I've learned some of the best business advice. I met some of my best friends. I've learned, it empowered me and taught me how to beast up and stand on my own too. You know what I mean? Because like you said, nobody's your fucking friend. Like these managers and shit like that, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? As long as they collecting their house fees and shit like that, and like nobody raiding their spot, they Gucci. You know what I mean? And like you just. Right. A manager told me, like, you come a dime a dozen. Like, damn. You know, so I feel like that is definitely some good game. You know what I mean? And, like, I guess, like, my last question for y'all is, like, if you knew then what you knew now, like, what game would you offer to yourself that was stepping into the club for that first time? Yeah. Like, what game would you give her?
I would have been out of state from day one. I'm gonna start there. Like, you feel me? I would have caught a flight to, you feel me? Go work at my first, you know, I'm talking about putting some dance shoes on. Like, I would have been caught a flight. I would have been, you feel me? But now I do travel. And it, like you said earlier, like when you travel, you're a new face, so it's always gonna be some money. Never be afraid to leave where you from, because that's what will be holding you back for real. But yeah, I just would have, you feel me, started out of state from the jump, and then, like, you feel me, wiggle my way. But that's it.
Something I would say to younger self when I was just entering the strip club.
Because I started at
Right?
an age.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Because I still kind of do the same shit. Invest in yourself. Like, oh, please don't be scared to spend your money that you get. Stop walking around looking dusty with the fucked up wigs and the fucked up nails. Niggas, men notice that.
Niggas look at your toes,
Everything. Your lips, just
Everything.
invest in yourself. And I know I already invest in myself, but
Everything, definitely invest.
just invest in yourself.
And don't be scared.
Invest. You got to.
Yes, don't be scared. Invest in yourself and travel. Leave your home, state, home, city, whatever, and just, you feel me?
Because you can always come back home.
That's the thing. Say it again.
You can always come back home.
You can always come back home.
No, it's definitely.
Facts.
Yeah, and I feel that to the fullest. Like, you are always going to be your best investment. You know what I mean? So, like, I just feel like one thing with just any girl that's watching this that could be wanting to exit the industry, wanting to get in, because it's a lot of, it's by generation, it's girls that's curious, you know what I mean? Like, but you are your best investment, you know what I mean? And like, know what you're doing it for. If what you're doing it for right now ain't for you, you need to redirect yourself and really soul search and like Make it about you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's big. You know, like we life be lifing. You know what I mean? And it ain't always gonna be glitz and glams and money and scams. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may fall, but if you start making those positive investments towards your greater good, then you gonna always be straight. You know what I mean? So any last words from y'all? Y'all want to give to the ladies?
I would say just go after your goals, stick to your goals, and don't forget your goals. Don't feel like anybody owes you anything because nobody owes you nothing. At the end of the day, it's sink or swim. And make sure that it's always on you. Never have your faults on somebody else. Always remember it's your fault. Thank you. You have to take accountability for yourself, and you have to be mature because this industry will change you. You will become a kid. It feels like high school all over again if you let it. Like, you just got to stand your ground.
My best advice is have an exit plan. No matter if you just got in a week ago, 2 years ago, exit plan. I don't care if you got to switch up the ways to get to the exit plan. Just have an exit plan. Just have an exit plan.
A lot of these hoes
they washed up. You can't be when you
fresh out of high school, from the playground to the pole is crazy. Give yourself a chance. Go to school for something. Go to a trade school. Do something because
stripping ain't always the way though, for real.
No, stripping ain't always the way, but it is a good way. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But a lot of these people, they get sucked into the stripping lifestyle, and then now they burnt out.
I agree.
You feel me? You only look good on Instagram.
Oh, that's
what I'm talking about. You feel me?
Oh, y'all kissing.
Y'all only look
20,000 followers.
So that shit is like, you feel me? You have to remember reality. Feel me? Reality. Yeah, everybody's stuck in the fucking gag city. Bitch, come back to reality. Like, you feel me? That's all I gotta say. Keep your head in the game.
No, I feel that because, like, I said it in one of my other segments, but what made me make my 5-year plan, I met a 58-year-old stripper. I was 24. I was 24 at the time. She was 58, yo, and it scared me because it just showed me how easy it is to get sucked up in this shit. You know what I mean? So I made it. I was 24 at the time, like, okay, you going back to college, by 30, you out, you know what I mean? And I can say, like, a little through 30, I was still doing it, but then COVID hit, and I feel like that was the universe, like, you remember what you said, right? Yo ass better not go back in no motherfucking strip club, you know what I mean? But at 30, I exited out the club, and I started my LLC, you feel me? So, you know, like they said, like, exit strategies, you feel me? And know why you doing it, why you in it, you know what I mean? Bigger than anything, choose you, love yourself first, and fuck everybody else that's hindering you, you know what I mean? So I think that's a good place to end it, you know what I mean? Again, thank you so much, you guys, these goddesses of the game, for, you know, showing up and showing out. Special shout outs to Exotic Pop for allowing me the space, and thank you again. Who the fuck is Kevin again? I'm sorry, it's who is Kevin again, minus who the fuck is Drea. That's my platform on Insta, so I'm like, we kind of like, you feel me, twinning out here. But and again, it's your girl Samantha G's, the Black Barbie, the hostess of spirituality, leading all you bitches to the promised land, myself included. And hey, until next time. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Guys, dueling. I heard you checking for trees.
Ha! You bitches love seeing me